It was an effort to bolster community support and to rally North Omaha to get more involved in the political process. And what better way to do so than by hearing from two well-known congressional representatives? Chase Moffitt has this story.
A crowd packed into Love's Jazz and Arts Center, working towards healing and some here say fixing a broken system. Reactions after two black men killed during police altercations earlier this year, and then the slaying of 5 Dallas police officers.
Agreeing with each other all the time on every issue will not create much growth.
Nebraska Congressman Brad Ashford joined alongside South Carolina's James Clyburn to bolster voter turnout in the upcoming election and to hear from those in the neighborhood off 24th and Lake.
I think it's vital that we as a community really gauge people in the political process so we can elect people that actually represent us in Congress.
And it moves on the sort of what I call like a pendulum on the clock. And the only thing that keeps the country from drifting too far left or right is for voters to intervene.
To get these kinds of initiatives out on the floor. That's what this election's all about. This election is about how do we get back to the center and find solutions to the problems that we're talking about in here today.
Just 2 days ago in Washington, lawmakers continued dialogue on tense relations between law enforcement and the community.
And as we try to make sure that we give our law enforcement community the respect and the thankfulness that they deserve, let's make sure that we listen to each other in this country so we can better understand, so that we can make most days in the future better days than we've had in the past.
Clyburn agreed, but added there are some who, quote, betray the trust of the badge. Back here in the Metro, he does say the work continues. Another part of today's event, organizers tell me after hearing from two of the congressmen, is a voter drive registration training. Behind me, you can see that's taking place. They say they want to piggyback off of the momentum to help get more people registered to vote.
You grow when you have a cross-section of ideas, when you bring in something to the table which may be different from the other person that's sitting across the table, but you sit down, you talk through those things, you hash things out, and you find common ground.
To find that small space where each side works together for a better tomorrow. With photographer Davey Burke, I'm Chase Moffitt, WOWT 6 News.
The 7 days of events continues tomorrow with a citywide prayer service. If you're interested in going, that's at 6 p.m. at Clare Memorial United Methodist Church, just off 55th and Ames.